configure external directory vault for independent integration server. First, we will create the external directory. Here is the example: mqsi vault --ext-vault-dir. Give the directory name here, then --, create. It will create the external directory. Then assign the vault key to this directory using this parameter --ext-vault-key. Now we will associate this external directory to the integration server. In the integration server, we have the server.conf.yml file. It can be in the overrides folder or in the base folder. We can update anywhere. Better to update in the overrides file. Here is the statements: credentials, external directory vault, then the directory. You are mentioning this directory, whatever we created. In this diagram, we can see in the external directory, there is a vault, not in the integration server level. Let's see now how to create this. Now we will configure external directory vault for this integration server, STI server 2. Now let's check the console. Here you can see STI server 2. Its work directory is standalone work dir, and we provided vault key 99887766. Then it started. And this integration server currently using integration server vault. Now we will change this to external directory vault. First, we will stop this server. Now it's stopped. Now we'll go to this work directory. See, standalone work directory, and go to config. Here you can see currently vault is associated with this integration server, that is integration vault. Now we will remove this. Then we will configure the external directory vault. Now let's destroy this vault. I'll open the command console. Here mqsi vault -- work directory. The work directory is this one. Then -- destroy. Enter. Successful command completion. Let's check now. Go to config. Now that vault is removed. Now let's create the external directory vault. Here is the command to create the external directory vault. Currently it's created already. For previous example, we created this. Let's check this. External vault key directory here. Now what we'll do, we will update this external vault directory with the new key here. Now first we have to destroy this vault. We can use this command. Then -- destroy. Now successful command completion. Let's check the folder now. You can see external directory vault is get removed. Now we will create the external directory vault for this folder. Now I'll use this command. I'll use this vault key 11223344. Run this command. Now you can see vault got created. You can see now vault got created here. Now we will use this external directory to configure our integration server. First we will open the work directory of this integration server, STI server 2. Here go to overrides server.conf.yml file, Here we need to specify the credentials, that external directory details. If you open the base file and search for credentials, here you can see credentials, then external directory vault, then mention the directory here. Uncomment this and mention the directory here. We can copy this. We can directly update here or in the overrides. Better to update in the overrides. I'll just copy it and go to overrides and add it here. In the proper position you have to add it. Now uncomment this, and the directory is, external directory is this one. This is the directory, external directory. Now I am saving this file. After this we need to start the server or restart the server. Refresh this. Currently stopped state. Now we will start this integration server. Start the independent integration server. For this integration server, vault is configured in external directory. Let's check the methods. Method 1, unlock the vault by passing external vault key from command line. Method 2, get the vault key from environment variable. Environment variable is mqsi_ext_vault_key. Method 3, get the vault key from .mqsi vault rc file, which is located at this location. It can be any valid location to unlock the vault. Method 4, get the vault key from .mqsi vault rc file, and vault rc location is referred from the environment variable. This is the environment variable mqsi_vault rc_location. We will see all these methods in detail. Method 1, unlock the vault by passing external vault key from command line. Here is the example. Integration server --name, then the work directory of this integration server, then pass the vault key here --ext--vault-key. Here in the diagram we can see this external directory. It is having the vault. It is associated with this integration server. When we pass the vault key using command line, it will unlock this vault and integration server will get started. Let's see this. Currently iServer2 is in stopped state. Let's start this now. This is the command and we are passing external vault key. Now I'll copy this and run here. First I'll give the wrong key here. You can see here, failed to open encrypted store at location. This is the external vault. This is the vault using supplied passphrase. Now we will give the valid key here 11223344 using external directory vault. Now it's getting started. Listening on port 7601. Integration server has finished initialization. Now let's check here. Refresh. Now it started. Now let's check the second method. Method 2, get the vault key from environment variable mqsi_ext_vault_key. Here is the example. Integration server, name of the integration server, then the work directory. Here we are not mentioning the key in the command line. That is taken from the environment variable. First we need to create this environment variable. Assign the proper value here, valid value here. Then it will fetches this environment variable, gets the value. Then it unlocks this vault that is associated with this integration server. When we run this command, it will unlock and start this integration server. Let's check this now. Currently STI server 2 is in running state. Let's stop this. Control C. Integration server is terminating. Now it's stopped. Let's create the environment variable now. Environment variables, in the system variables, new, here mqsi underscore ext underscore vault underscore key. Here key is 11223344. I am giving the valid key here. Okay. Now we have configured. Now we need to open the new command console. Now I'll run this. No need to pass the key now. It will take from the environment variable. Using external directory vault, it is taking the key from the environment variable. Now it started. You can see here it's in starting state. Now if I remove the environment variable, it will not start. Remove this environment variable, and here first I'll stop this server, then try to start it again. I'll use different command console. Now I'll start that server. Now you can see unable to start integration server. Integration server specifies an external directory vault and valid external directory vault key must be supplied. So it's not finding the environment variable, so it's not fetching any vault key from there. Now let's check the method 3. Method 3, get the vault key from .mqsi vault rc file, which is located at this location. First we will create the mqsi vault rc file using this command mqsi vault, then vault rc store default key, then provide the vault key, then the vault rc location. It will create the new one or it will update the existing one here. Then we will run this command to start the integration server. Here you can see vault rc location we are provided here. It fetches the .mqrc file from this location, mqsi vault rc file from this location, and gets the vault key that used to unlock this vault. Then this server get started. Now let's see this now. Now we will run this command to create the vault rc file location. This is the location. We already created this location. If you want, you can create the new one. We will use the same thing here. If you go to C drive and vault rc file location here, already mqsi vault rc is there here. Now we will update this. Maybe it contains some other key. We will update using this key. Now I'll run this. I'm copying it again. Now vault key updated at this location. Now next step is to run the integration server pointing to this vault rc location here. Now I'll run this. You can see here using the .mqsi vault rc file in the directory explicitly passed in. using the external directory vault. Now it's getting the key from this file. Now integration server has started. Let's check here now. It is started. Now let's stop this integration server and update the key in MQSI Vault RC file with the wrong value. Now I'll run this again, this one, and update with wrong value there. Now run this. Now vault key updated with, now the file is updated with this file, MQSI Vault RC file updated with this key. This key is not valid for the vault. Now we'll run the integration server. Copying it again. Now run this. You can see here it's using this file to get the vault key. Then you can see here failed to open encrypted store at location. This is the external directory vault. Using supplied passphrase is wrong because we updated wrong value in this file. Now let's check the method 4. Get the vault key from .mqsi vault rc file, and vault rc location is referred from the environment variable mqsi_vault rc location. Here is the example. This is the command to create the vault rc file location. Here we can update the key if already it's existing. Then we can use this command, integration server, provide the server name, then the work directory. It will fetches the value from the environment variable and it gets this location, vault rc location. This contains this file, mqsi vault rc file, and gets that vault key from this file. And if it's valid, it will unlock the vault and start the integration server. Let's check this now. Currently integration server sti_server2 is in stopped state. Let's start this using method 4. First I will create the environment variable, system variables, new mqsi_vault rc_location. The variable value is vault rc file location. We are already having this. Let's browse that directory. C drive, vault rc file location. Okay. Now open the IBM command console. Here we need to start the integration server. That will pick the vault key from the environment variable. Here is the command to start. Here no need to give the any vault key here. It fetches from the environment variable. Run this. Here you can see now integration server starting initialization. Now failed to open encrypted store at location, this one, using supplied passphrase. This is because we have updated with the wrong key. Let's correct the key now in the mqsi vault rc file. I'll use this command again, 11223344. This is the correct value. Copy it. Now run this. Now it is updated with this value. Now let's run the integration server. Now integration server has started. successfully. Refresh this. Now HTI server 2 is started. In this lecture, we have configured the external directory vault for independent integration server, and also we have seen how to start the independent integration server using different methods.